There we go. I think we're good. Hi there, and welcome to another edition of Curve Flattening Concerts. I'm Raleigh Brown, and got 3 songs and an instrumental for you today. They have virtually nothing in common with each other, except that they're all played on the guitar, and I sing 3 of them. And other than that, hopefully they'll share a certain artistic level of artistry. They're great songs, really great songs, all of them. And we got a crowd here already. I see. I think John Robinson. No, Burks was the first man in. Hi, Burks and Ann Mintz. Well, it's on my thing. It says Ann, you were second in. You were first woman in. Michelle Benjamin is here, and Gary Wingard, and John Robinson, and John Sprouse, and Dorothy Holland, and Steve Davidson, and Debbie Lipster of Visayo, and John Hubner, and Joyce Goldberg, and Michael Tierson, and Ann Mintz again, and Bruce McNeil, and Big Dan, and Steve Edelman from California, I think, and Margot Lemieux. Hi, Margot. And so we're going to get started right away here. We got stuff to do. I saw Mike Verbeek pop up there for a second. This first tune, Norman Blake tune, and I should, I hate to bitch and moan, but I don't have a lot of rehearsal time right now, so if I stumble and fall, you guys will lift me up, okay? So. Billy Gray rode into Gantry back in '83. There he met young Sarah McCrae. That wild rose of morning, the pale flower of dawning, the herald of springtime in his young life that day. Now Sarah, she could not see the daylight of reality. In her young eyes, Billy bore not a flaw. No, and not her chosen one was a hired gun, wanted in Kansas City by the law. To the north of New Mexico, and he was overheard to say he was looking for Bill Gray, a ruthless man and a dangerous outlaw. Now when that deadly news came creeping to Billy fast sleeping there in the Clarendon Bar and Hotel, he ran towards the old church that lay on the outskirts, thinking he'd climb to that old steeple bell. But a rifle ball came flying, face down he lay dying, there in the dust of the road where he fell. Sarah, she ran to him, just cursing the law, accepting no reason, knowing he was killed. first met Billy these 40 years ago, and the wild rose of morning is faded with the dawning of each day of sorrow that the long years have sown. Written on a stone where the dusty winds have long blown, these 18 words to a passing world say: true love knows no season, no rhyme nor no reason. Justice is cold as the Granger County clay. Yes, true love knows no season, no rhyme nor no reason. Justice is cold as the Granger County clay. Billy Gray by Norman Blake. A Western Love Story. Kit Serikaku, hi. Donna Greenberg, Mike Verbeck, Bud Manning, Denny Ryan, Cliff Wagner's here on his own line, not Ann's. Kate Petrella, Terry Smith. Terry, you said something really nice to me. I really appreciated that. Terry Canty, Nancy Ludek Piazza from my old hometown. Helen Tobler Fowler and Bunny Barnes and Alex Bevan, my good friend, one of my dearest friends. And Michael Tierson and Rusty Leisenheimer, one of my oldest friends. And John Sprouse and Tom Dietz and Beverly Smith. Beverly Smith, I wish I could share that song. Beverly Smith wrote me a song. It was so sweet. And I've played it for a bunch of people, and they get a tear in their eye. So thank you, Beverly, for that. Maybe I'll figure out some way. Maybe you could do a little live concert and play it for us sometime. Alan Kane is here. And Alan, that was a lovely letter you wrote us to. Big Dan, Heidi McClure from Colorado, Aretta Walk. There's just a bunch of you. Claude Galinsky, my cookie connection, and many other things besides. Phil DeFranco, Bob Walker, Linda Pasqua Blaze, and James Robinson. Jim Robinson's another old BMW guy. Well, he's not old compared to me, but he's been riding Beamers for a long time. So next up, we're going to do the instrumental early today. Seemed to fit better in the set list. And somebody requested this. I can't remember who it was. I'd have to go back and look at the look at an earlier chat, but I didn't have time to do that today because I don't have time to do anything right now. got most of the notes I wanted to get on that. That's by Mr. Gershwin, Mr. George Gershwin. Oh, we're going to switch guitars here because I'm going to switch tunings. And let's see. Go to the Little Martin. I'm going to move this up a little bit. I'm going to make sure we're in tune. This is a song I love, but I've hardly ever played it out, and I've hardly ever played it actually. So you get to hear the rehearsal. This is by Jackson Browne. You used to stand on the tables. You used to shoot out the lights. You used to stop trucks on I-19 in your blue leopard tights. You got the vote in your high school, most likely to exceed, but not likely to ever get enough of what you need, enough of the night. Enough of the night. And now the carnival lights come down, the sounds of laughter recede. You sit and drink in this cardboard town, the fast lane gone to seed. You used to laugh about the damage done, but there was no way to know how little distance you had actually come and how far you had to go. It's tough to do, baby, it's tough to make it. When the heart is naked, it's tough for you, baby, it's tough for me too. Without all this pain to see through. And now I wanna see you smile, you know how. It's just been a while, don't allow another night to pass. Close on your empty cup, you've had enough of those. Enough of the night. Enough of the night. To count on the miracles, the old shot in the dark. You used to wait for the setting sun to help you hit your mark. You used to stand on the tables. You used to shoot out the lights. You dressed right out of the fables, like the Arabian Nights. But you were never the princess, more like the queen of the thieves. And my heart was never more than one of the many that a queen receives. It's tough to do, baby, it's tough to make it. When the heart is naked, it's tough for you, baby, it's tough for me too. Without this disdain to see through. Now I wanna see you smile, you know how. It's just been a while. Don't allow another heart to pass beyond your reach. Say, baby, not so fast. Baby, not so fast. Baby, not so fast. You've had enough of the night to fill the street with tears. You've had enough of those empty hours to fill 1,000 years. Enough of the night, enough of the tears. Just another one of those great Jackson Browne songs, perfectly written. Oop, I still need that. What a treasure that guy is. If all he'd ever done was written these days when he was 18, his life would have been made. So Terry Smith, Aretta Walk, Linda Pascal Blaze, Andreas Postler, Jeanette Hubner. Hi, Jeanette. I know that's a favorite of yours. Lita Shapiro and Marcia Lowe. I think I kind of said hi to everyone. John Ferrulo's here. A bunch of people might have slipped by. Not everybody shows up here on my chat thing either. Nancy Lefton, Debbie Moore. I think I got most of you, and I don't want to dwell here too long today. Because my good buddy Steve Black, who's probably not on here today, he went to the Vietnam Cafe over in Telford and bought me some shrimp with vermicelli, and it's sitting up there on the counter calling to me, Riley, like that. From a poem by Willa Cather, adapted by Paul, the old brain. Ann Mintz will put his last name up there in a hurry. I remembered Willa Cather. That wasn't that bad. Oh, man. You got it up there, Linda? I mean, Ann? Paul. He wrote Louise. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Ross. Steve did make it. Siebel. Paul Siebel. Sometimes I amaze myself. Those other years, those dusty years, when we drove the big herds through, I tried to forget the miles we rode. Spanish Johnny, you'd sit beside the water ditch when all the herds was in. You'd never harm a child, sang to his mandolin. He sang the old songs and the old talk, the dealings of our game. Spanish Johnny seldom spoke, but sang the songs of Spain. And his talk with men was vicious talk when he was drunk on gin. But those were golden things he sang to his mandolin. had to judge. We had to stop him then. For those hands so gentle to a child, it killed so many men. He died a horrid death long ago, before the roads came in. And the night before he swung, he sung to his mandolin. We carried him out in the morning light, a man who'd done no good. Laid him down in the cold, cold clay, stuck in a cross of wood. And a letter we wrote to his kinfolk to tell them where he'd been. We sent it on down to Mexico, along with the mandolin. Paul Siebel, who I apologize to for forgetting his name, and Spanish Johnny from a poem by Willa Cather. You know everything I'm going to say from here on out, but I will say it anyhow. You missed Charlie and Cozy this morning, and they were great. We got to hear it. The Kokomo Kid I did not see today. I'm sorry, Coco. And Alex will be on tomorrow at 3:30, and that will be Wednesday. And Thursday I'll be back at 3 o'clock. Tomorrow night, I think Claudia Schmidt does the stream, and also Frank Fatuski does his blues stream. And I'll be back Thursday at 3. I said that. I think that's about all I got for now. I want to thank you all. I want to thank you for your friendship and so much more. And why is that window open? Let's get rid of that. Get out of there, for Christ's sake. I can't get my other camera going if that's there. So you know what to do. Help flatten the curve. Stay inside if you can. Wear a mask. Stay safe. Stay sane. Get therapy if you need it. Get drugs if you need them, of any variety that helps you get through. And I will hope to see you soon. If you get cranky, take a nap. Eat well. Try to get good sleep and eat well, and you will get through this, okay? You and me, both, okay? Much love to you all. If I missed anybody, I love you, even if I didn't tell you I love you. That does not include the current presidential administration. I'm sorry.